Hello folks, today I'm gonna take you on a walk in the area next to what used to be our summer house 25 years ago. We used to rent a little cottage in the woods near this place. And the starting point here, that's actually a very old cafe, a place that has been in operation for over 200 years, believe it or not. And it's still going strong. They have a little ice cream kiosk here. Here's the main building. Let's see if we can probably walk through it. I don't think that will upset anyone. You can see since 1820. Old, beautiful, traditional wooden building. It's very nostalgic for me to be here because I haven't really visited this place in many years. I've been here in the winter, like 2 years ago, but during the winter it's not open. So this is the first time I'm here, and it's in operation since since basically I was here on my summer break when I was a teenager. This place is called Idyllic. It is just in the outskirts of Norrköping, which is the town where I grew up. I'm filming this early August 2022 on a lovely summer day here in Sweden. This is Bråviken, which is a bay from the Baltic Sea. So yeah, this is basically the Baltic Sea. You can swim here. Not specifically here, but a little bit further down there, there's at least a place that's very nice for swimming and bathing. And as you can see, this place today is full of, or not really full of, but there's a handful of people relaxing in the nice weather. I think you can actually rent this place for like parties and events and stuff. And they also have a small business where they rent out various little houses as a business. I think that's still in operation. That's how we were renting our summer house. We rented it on an annual basis, but you can also just rent it for a night or two. And there's plenty of nice walking and hiking trails around the forests here, so that's probably what the rest of this video will be about. I probably won't be talking as much as I did in this introduction during the rest of the video. Instead, I hope you will be able to enjoy the beautiful sights and the sounds of nature. But now I just got very nostalgic. Actually, I just remembered one time when I was in high school, me and some friends, we actually camped here, down here. It was me and 3 friends. I completely forgot about that event until I just walked down here just now. Yeah, I think we had our tents here. the way, for those of you who wonder, it is currently, let's see, 26 degrees here in Norrköping, Sweden, early August. So still a pretty comfortable summer weather, but probably just for a few more weeks. Then we will start getting colder air and more like autumn vibes. Autumn comes pretty early around here. August is basically the last summer month. And if some of you are wondering what this big industrial facility over there is, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is some sort of grain processing facility. But I'm not 100% sure. I will look it up, and if I'm wrong, I will write the correct explanation in the video description. It's almost 2:30 in the afternoon, so the sun is very, very high still. It's super nice to walk here a bit later in the evening when the sun is a little bit lower, but unfortunately I had to squeeze in this little shoot right now. There was no other time for it today. Too bad I didn't bring a beer. If I did, this would be a perfect place for a beer break. I wonder if that's someone's private house or like boathouse down there. Maybe it is. Must be super nice. Let's continue. Now I'm heading inland towards like one of the bigger trails through this forest. Wow. Yeah, here's the main trail with the electric lights. If you continue another 10 minutes or so this direction, there's a little, what should you call it, like a community with, when I was a child it was mostly summer houses, but I think these days maybe there's plenty of people actually living there permanently as well, because the character of the buildings has changed a lot. It used to be very mostly small, humble places without running water or like proper toilets and so on back in the days, but I think these days you see more like fancy villas popping up. So those might as well be summer houses for rich people. I'm not sure if they actually live there all year round or just spend the summers there. I have no idea. But I won't be heading there anyway. I have to head back towards my starting point. I don't have a lot of time today, so this will be a rather short walk. I think I have about half an hour, and it's already been 15 minutes, so I should be I should start heading back. Oh, and look here, there's lots of pacifiers hanging on these trees. That's interesting. I cannot say I've seen that before. Maybe I should come here with Mini Explorer. She's She's about to turn 2 years old now, but she's pretty obsessed with her pacifier. And I guess ideally by the time she turns 3, I would like her to stop using it so much, so that her teeth won't get permanently damaged. So maybe next summer we should come back here with her pacifiers. And yeah, I might be sounding like a broken record, but after living 13-14 years in Tokyo, having forests like this everywhere really feels like a luxury. I don't know. Walking around in a place like this is definitely better for my stress levels and my mental health compared to walking around in places like Akihabara or Shinjuku with crowds of people everywhere and lots of noise and bright lights. Even though I have to admit, I do miss Japan quite much, all the time. But this is a much healthier environment. That's probably what I was trying to say. I wouldn't be too surprised if there was like a deer or two roaming around somewhere in the bushes around here. I think this little house might also be for rent. I'm not sure, but almost sure. Here's a little barbecue space. wish I had more time. In that case, I would have continued walking this way for about 10 more minutes. Then we would reach a little beach, which is quite popular in the summer, but unfortunately there are people waiting for me, so I will head back to the starting point and wave goodbye to you there. Yeah, here you can see a little map of the area. So these are all this is the main cafe area, and then these black boxes, that's the houses that you can rent, and some of them are around here too. Yeah, now we're almost back to where we started. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of my nostalgic summer house area. I'm not sure how interesting it is for all of you, but it's been a pleasure for me to come back here again and feel nostalgic about all these places. But at least you got the sense of what a Swedish little idyllic summer vacation spot can be like, I hope. But yeah, I think that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video or another live stream soon. Okay, bye bye. Hej då, auf Wiedersehen. Mata ne.